Okay, so for this, we had to take any version of our old console app game and convert it to a more data-driven programming form while using JSON files. So I've now set it up where it saves its settings.json, so you can see the changes in game. I'm using the updated version of my Dungeon Explorer project that was updated by Adrian Dory. You can see guard collected coin. You can see the starting value for health and armor and such. And if we want to change those, just close this. Change the one in here. Just up my base damage to 2. I'll start with 5 coins. And double my starting health. Now let me save that. If we go back into the project here, you can see 30 health, damage is 2. The coins and armor, player starting coins did not go through. There must be something in there that resets it back to 0, but you can see, collected a coin, and my damage does translate to the game still. There are other things you can do since all the map files themselves are loaded from text files. If you change a map file, like a text, if you change a character from the map in here, you do have to make sure it's adjusted on the appropriate map so it reads correctly. And there is a legend to show you what is needed for each map, and this is included in each build of the game. Honestly, it was kind of interesting figuring out how to get it working in C# just by itself, because I was using the Unity JSON writer before, so I didn't have to try and get the system.text.json to work. It just worked with my Unity scripts. So it was a weird little workaround I had to do in Visual Studio where I had to go and find it in the package manager in there and just create a reference to it that way. Yeah. All in all, I think it's a very interesting way of, doing that, but allowing basically anyone to modify the game completely just from changing the files without having to go into my code. And I can see the utility of that in certain situations. I can also see why you wouldn't want that, but the main additive to this is basically the core idea behind mod capability, essentially, allowing players to add their own stuff to the game by just adding files to the game without having to change the code. So it's an interesting concept and project to think about.